Hey everyone, this is Leela Varian with the 10 best OMG Google extensions for teachers. So, what are Google Chrome extensions? Extensions are basically software programs that can modify and enhance the functionality of the Chrome browser, which is different from Google Chrome add ons or Google add ons. So how do I add them? Simply going to the Chrome web page or web store and selecting extensions and just typing in the extension that you want. So let's start with number 10. And not that these are in any particular order of favorites, but these are the ones I use the most. Number 10 is Grammarly, and I use Grammarly all the time. Because it's a extension, it reaches across or functions across all of my Chrome-based applications. So if I am using my Windows Outlook, or if I'm using any type of mail, or any type of format where I have to type in a response, Grammarly corrects your grammar. Simple as that. It corrects your grammar. It looks for any kind of document or social media post and makes it mistake free, and it's phenomenal. And so, no more sending emails that are misspelled or anything of that nature. It makes you look very professional. That is Grammarly. Number 9 is Google. Go figure that one, huh? So, Google is sort of like Bitly. It's a URL shortener. And what's great about Google is that it takes those long URLs that children cannot copy, or they spend all day typing in the long URL and they miss up by one letter, and it shortens it to about a simple 5-letter URL or even shorter. And so that's great. You post that in the classroom, the kids can always have access to the URL. It also creates QR codes along that URL, which is great for the little ones in K through 2. Number 8, Share to Classroom Chrome extension. This is phenomenal if you are a huge advocate and user of Google Classroom. You simply take an assignment that you have made in Docs or anything else, and you touch the extension, and it immediately connects to Google Classroom. And there you can differentiate, decide who gets that assignment, or if the whole class gets that assignment. It is phenomenal. It's one quick step right into Google Classroom, so you don't have to open up Google Classroom and go through with attaching assignments. So that is Google Classroom, or Share to Google Classroom extension. Number 7, Nearpod Eyes. Love Nearpod, love even more Nearpod Eyes. So Nearpod Eyes basically is obviously a part of Nearpod. And what you can do with it, this extension, is you can take any Google slide or PowerPoint, and simply by clicking on the extension, it creates or turns it into a Nearpod by importing your slide or PowerPoint into Nearpod. So it's phenomenal. And from there, you would just build out not the content, because you just pull the content in, but you would build out the activities in one step. The only thing is, and this is a heads up, you cannot import any images that are not static. So GIFs can't be imported, videos cannot be imported. You would have to add that once you're in Nearpod. Number 6, which is really my number 1 if I were to put these in order of favorites, is OneTab. OneTab is the one extension that every person, not just teacher, should have. So OneTab is basically exactly what it says. It is one tab, and it takes several tabs that you may have open, and by simply clicking the extension, it condenses it into one tab, which uses up less space on your computer, memory space, and does not slow down the computer whatsoever. So if you're a teacher like me and you have 20 tabs open because you are a tab hoarder and you just need those tabs, OneTab is your best bet and one of my best friends. LastPass. LastPass is exactly what it is. It is the last password you'll ever need. And so what it does is it takes all of your websites, any website or any device that you have a password to, it takes all of that and it stores it. And the only thing that you have to do is come up with your last password. And that last password is the one that you'll use for LastPass. So that's it. You simply use LastPass and you have access to every website and domain that you have a password for. LastPass. Number 4 is awesome screenshot. And so there are many ways that you can screenshot, capture an image off of your computer. What's great about Awesome Screenshot is that you can annotate right on it. So you can circle information, you can create arrows, you can add annotations, you can highlight, you can block. Those are great for things that you want to do for students. And then there you go, take that paper, that document, and push it right into Google Classroom with Share to Classroom. So that is awesome screenshot. Number 3 is Google Hangouts. If you haven't started using Google Hangouts, you might as well start now. It's simply like Skype. So in bringing those kids into the classroom, finding another way to communicate with them that allows them to have access to you, Google Hangout is the best. So getting that extension is one of the friendliest things that you can do to make sure you're creating that flexibility within your classroom. Edpuzzle, one of my favorite applications out there, and now they have an extension which allows you to edit YouTube videos right from YouTube and push into Google Classroom or Edpuzzle. And so Edpuzzle extension is the best thing out there, and I don't think enough teachers utilize it as they should. And number 1, the one I'm using right now, Screencastify, the best way to flip your classroom. Create those short videos for your students so that they can hear your voice, and it makes it a more of an intimate setting. Yes, you can pull videos from anywhere, but what better than for students to hear your voice so they're getting that one-on-one attention from you. And here's the bonus, folks. Crafty text. So Chris Craft has a number of extensions out there. One of them is Crafty Text, and what it really does, which is great in the classroom as well, is that it takes any text that you put in the box and it magnifies it about 100 times. So it totally eliminates anyone saying, oh, I can't see, what is that again? You put that in there and it is magnified in the classroom and just eliminates all of the noise. So there you are. Dropping mic. Thanks for coming.